Hey cricket fans, welcome back to the Cricket Analyst and I'm your host Rishabh Jain and today get ready for the cricketing extravaganza of the year which is the T20 World Cup happening in West Indies and the USA, and it promises to be a bigger, bolder and more thrilling than ever before. Here's an inside scoop that what's in store for the nail batting event. With three venues in USA and six in the Caribbean, this World Cup is going to be a global spectacle. And the action kicks off from June 1st with co host USA and Canada in Dallas, while West Indies go head to head against Papua New Guinea and Guyana the next day. But before we start with that, don't forget to subscribe the video, like the video, and share the video. And let's start with the schedule. So, talking about the tournament features of 20 teams divided into four groups, each packed with a powerhouse of matchups. And Group A consists of USA, arch rivals India and Pakistan. This is the game everyone is looking at, and even I'm looking at because this is gonna be played in a stadium which is not even built yet. The Nassau International Cricket Stadium is not even built. One of the journalists from US shared the photos of the ground on Twitter, and it is true that the stadium is not ready at all. So it will be interesting to see if the marquee match, which is happening in New York on June 9th, is going to be played in a stadium which is not even built yet. And it's January mid anyway. So that's the main thing. And alongside with them, it's Canada and Ireland making their debut appearance in the T20 World Cup editions. And Group B has a heated up, I would say, matchups with England and Australia, the T20 World Cup winners, facing off each other, accompanied by small teams Namibia, Scotland, Oman. Oman came through this time pretty good with the very good performances in the qualifier, making their spot. Like they got their spot, they earned their spot after winning the matches in the qualifier in the Middle East. But if we talk about the Group C, West Indies, the hosts, make the headline with New Zealand, Afghanistan, Uganda, and Papua New Guinea. Now, the thing is, Uganda came out of nowhere with beating Zimbabwe and Rwanda. Rwanda in the finals, getting them all out for 85 odd runs and winning the match convincingly. So Uganda is, I think, one of the biggest success stories of this World Cup because they came out of nowhere. Uganda, like we saw Uganda last time when it was 2003 World Cup, I guess, when it was happening in South Africa. So I think that was the last time we saw any of the South African teams making this big. But Uganda has done really well by making it to the qualifiers, from the qualifiers to the T20 World Cup, and now they will be playing in the major leagues. So, congratulations to Uganda for creating history. And now, coming to the last group, Group D. Group D consists of South Africa, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Netherlands, and Nepal. This will be an interesting group because South Africa has been in pretty good T20I form. Sri Lanka is rebuilding themselves after the ban from the ICC, and they have new captain as well. So it will be interesting to see how they go up till the T20 World Cup and how they do in the T20 World Cup. And then Bangladesh, last time not a great T20 World Cup with Shakib Al Hasan, not doing great at all. They nearly beat India in the first 6 overs, but after that, it was like the same performance as they did in 2023 ODI World Cup. But Netherlands have pulled their shoes up, and Nepal will be interesting to see if how they go in the tournament by showing their performances because they have told the world that we are there to play the cricket, which everyone thinks big teams can only play. But Nepal has proved their worth by I think performing in the Asian Games as well. So Nepal will be an interesting prospect to see as well. And then now, coming to the structure of the tournament. So the group stage, the top two teams from each group will go to the Super 8 phase. So four groups, two teams from each group will make to the Super 8. and then the semi-finals are set into the Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana, with the ultimate showdown scheduled in Barbados on June 29th, which means the final will be in Barbados on 29th of June. The semi-finals will be in Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana, happening on 26th and 27th. So it will be interesting to see how the semi-finals go with the weather conditions and everything. Though it's pretty hot during the June and July period, but it's rainy as well. So we have to watch out for how many games do get washed out. But it's 55 T20s matches which are going to be played in this edition. So it will be interesting to see how the tournament folds up. And this T20 World Cup promises non-stop creating action. So mark your calendars, set your alarms, get ready to witness the thrill, the passion, the glory of the ICC T20 World Cup 2024. And that's it from me now. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Cricket Analyst. Hope you love my channel's content and keep supporting. And I will be back in the next video with a banger. So thank you guys. Taking a leave, your host Rishabh Jain. Thank you.